nights, taking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your digital stash, burning cash. I'll never trust the system, judging the heat of the lies. The future saying it's all going fine. No more banks, no more chains to bind, keeping us enslaved. Tell me how to break free from this night. Neon streets, standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, no safe to avoid. Big cities to survive in day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that I made? I want your keys. Tonight, burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely nights, taking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your days with your stash, burning cash. Tonight, burning money, feel the burning money. Feel the burning nights, taking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your days with your stash, burning cash. Tonight, burning money, feel the burning money. Tonight.
When you look me in the eyes, I fall apart so easily. You took my. And when you're feeling on your own, I fall apart so easily. Don't wanna know, don't wanna know. Bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions. Don't wanna know, bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions. Don't wanna know, bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions. Don't wanna know, bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions. Don't wanna know, bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions. Don't wanna know, bad intentions, bad intentions, bad intentions.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
guys? How's it going? The market is so chaotic today. I love it. I love it. I actually did a live stream this morning, but it got taken down. But anyway, here's I again, Chaos magic expert and extraordinaire. Yes, the Otaku, Crypto Otaku, that is, bringing you the crypto, the chaos, and the news. Here we go again, guys. Here we go. Another live stream. Here we go. Let's go. All right. So dancing mascots are out here doing the work, right? Entertaining the audience. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But I gotta get them out of the way. All right. So this morning when we went live on our first live stream opening, YouTube shut down for some reason. But anyway, I'm gonna hold myself back from that. I got so much. I'm so spiteful on that one. But anyway, so yeah, this morning, we went live, and I kind of threw this one together here, and look at this, it's playing out. I saw this morning that when the market went live, that we were starting to create a inverse head and shoulder pattern, and so I just kind of doodled this on here, and I deleted our previous super bull target. But anyway. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Of course, I'm sick of winning, right? We did this because we're sick of freaking winning.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
So much winning.
Please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
I really can't take it anymore, guys. But yeah, Friday, of course, we put this one out here. And the Crypto Chaos Magic pretty much called this one towards the bear side, though, a little early, well, a little late, I guess. If this was just right there, I would have hit it on the dot. But we actually didn't even come back down and hit our 74K target, which was the super bear target from last week. And if we would have hit this target, we would have landed right on top of the fire sale line. But we didn't do that. We didn't actually do that. So I would say we're actually in a very bullish position for Bitcoin to recover and possibly create a inverted head and shoulder pattern. It really depends on the news, though, right? I'm not saying this is going to happen for sure, but my God, is that crazy how that is pretty much doing the exact same thing I drew earlier this morning. I mean, my God, it was. 9:30, 10 o'clock, right on there when I drew this one up there. Anywho, so we're waiting for that one to play out, possibly. Of course, do a little recap from Friday and moving on into the news. And before I do that, I have to give a shout out again. I did it on my earlier live stream this morning, but YouTube kind of shadow banned me. But anyway, so those who didn't catch it, again. Heart goes out to Leslie Dawson Gooch. Who is Leslie Dawson Gooch? Well, he's actually Dumb Money. If you guys remember Dumb Money in the chat over the years, big participant over in Maximus Crypto as well. It's how I originally found him. Throughout the years, I've heard his name regurgitated by so many crypto enthusiasts out there, influencers, if you will. He had recently just passed away. No one was expecting it. Came out of nowhere, came out of left field. So I just wanted to throw this one up here again. If you guys wanted to catch him here and maybe leave something in the guest book, there you can see I also left something there too. He was a beloved member of our community, hardworking and wise, sending love to his friends and family. He will greatly be missed. That's what I wrote in here. I encourage those who were touched by him to do the same. I mean, it was out of nowhere, completely out of left field. We just spoke to him on the live stream. My gosh, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden we just found out he had passed. So just wanted to give some love out to Dumb Money. Wherever you are, my guy, I hope you are sitting pretty. Yikes. I haven't been able to sleep since then. But anywho, Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now is looking like it wants to retest 80K, 79.5 currently. Maybe it fell down a little bit since we started the live, I think. Yeah, I think it did. Let me clean up the chart real quick. There, yeah, 79.3, basically 79.3. Why am I showing you this? Because this is the live heat map brought to you for free on YouTube. Brought to you by Kimba the White Stallion. Anime reference for those who know. Don't pay for something you get for free.
What are you,
right?
stupid?
That's exactly right. We don't want to pay something for something we get for free. So anywho, what we're looking at here is basically the live, the order book, right? The heat map here represented all of the buy and sell positions for Bitcoin. And yeah, it's looking like we're holding up pretty steady at around our new low. Our new low of 75, 76. It wasn't quite 74, right? So about 74.5 is our new low. I would say that now we're still kind of hitting our previous low of 76.6. So that's going to be our next level of support that we're going to probably come back down and revisit here soon. Within the next few hours. Here, probably in the market open for Japan. Around lunchtime, maybe, actually. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Right now, it looks like Japan wants to buy our dip, as they're not getting the same recessionary fears that we are at the current moment. We're going to dive into that, too. There's a whole bunch of news to unpack today, the market has been so chaotic. I love it. I absolutely love what happened today. And it's great for our space in the long run, of course, because the more Bitcoin, dumps, the more we pump. And this today was a dump for ants, in my opinion, for Bitcoin. Anywho, our market top is still around the same as it was yesterday and the day before. So still sitting around the ceiling right here, about 85K. That's kind of where we're at. We're range bound right now between 85 and about 74 and a half. Okay. All right, moving on to the other stuff we got going. And then the chat. How is the chat going? How are you guys doing tonight? Matt, Adam in the house. Hey, Otaku made such an impact on so many people. Yeah, Dumb Money did, man. I could not believe, dude. Every time he was on the live stream with us, he was always at work while he was live streaming, and with a big smile on his face. He always was trying to gain more knowledge about about crypto. Again, he was an older gentleman who just was searching for knowledge every single step of the way. And I wish that half of my family were like that in terms of our space. It's unfortunate. Definitely knows who we are thinking about him. I hope so. I hope so. Hidegger says, "What's up, fam?" Hidegger's in the house. The unknown bringing in the flames. Let's go. And then Matt Adam also says that Dumb Money also helps so many people of us get by listening to him give his perspective. Such a gift that you can pass on to everyone else now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him, man. And he was just talking about how he was gonna spend his retirement fishing, and it was coming up, man. The boat season was here, and he was about ready to go fishing. Oh man. Yeah, well, he'll definitely be with us in spirit for sure. All right, so we'll get back to this towards the end as well. Let's get back into the metrics. Okay, so 36,700 billion. Pretty much. It'll be definitely 700 billion tomorrow. So U.S. national debt still sitting pretty, going up. Nothing really new to see there. As the world debt collapse spiral around the world in recessionary fears across the entire markets. The entire world could go into recession if we do the right or the wrong things. We'll see. We're pointing at you, Fed Jerome Powell, right? You know what the deal. Yeah, he didn't want to play ball today. But they did meet up with, they had a meeting today. I'm not sure if I heard anything concrete about that, other than they don't think they're going to pivot just quite yet. Of course, U.S. is the most in debt. Then we got China, Germany. They actually changed this a little bit. Japan actually fell from the top 3 down to the top 4. This happened last year. Just a quick recap of all this stuff for you guys. They're still sitting in roughly about negative 300% in debt to GDP. And of course, all the other nations are sitting around 100. All right, so that is pretty much your quick recap of the debt situation in the world of fiat. And of course, it's not my world. You guys know where I'm going. Okay. Moving on. U.S. national debt out of the way. Doge tracker trying to save some money, not too much money in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, they're still sitting around 140 billion. Nothing new to see there either. Fear and greed still sitting at 4, which is crazy that they've been hovering at 4. So is there not a 0? Like, we've been at 4 now for 3 days. I request a 0. Give me death. I need blood everywhere. Yeah, there's not much more blood than this, guys. This is as low as it gets, I guess. They don't want to scare the market and go to 0. I guess that means the leaning tower in Paris has collapsed. I don't know. The Statue of Liberty has crumbled. Yeah, we've gone into a dystopian future. Oh, we already are. But anyway, I'm sidetracking myself. Crypto fear and greed. Let's refresh this for the live because, we don't sleep. Going up a little bit in 24 in extreme fear. Just on the needle between extreme fear and fear in our space. Of course, if you're holding Bitcoin, I don't know, man. I'm not very fearful. Bitcoin's sitting at 79,428 at the present moment. The Dixie climbing up as the U.S. Stock market completely sells off a risk on assets, which of course is good for the dollar. And so people are running back to treasury bonds because that's what TradFi does. They only know 2 things. They're like, the tech stocks and all the Mag 7, and then I got to sell everything off back into treasury bonds because this looks scary. Now I'm going to go back to something safe, which I think is safe, but I don't know anything about the economy or fiat or the real recession and inflation. So that's what they're doing right now. They're selling. They're consolidating to gold, Bitcoin, and bonds. Okay, so that's why the Dixie is up a little bit today, but still looking pretty good overall. Downward trend on the last 3 months. Look at that. Look at that slope. Oh, it's great. You could just ride a sleigh right down it. Oh man. All right, and then today, all crypto is pretty much, looking pretty good today as well. Up around average, between 5 and 10%, depending on your favorite coin. Fart coin is up. I guess because the market took a dump, you got to throw a fart in there. I don't know. I don't know why fart coin's up. Hype is up for 11%. HBAR 10%, roughly 9. That was 9. We got Caspa up 6%. So yeah, there's some pretty good notable gains today. Sui's up 4%. My God, that thing got sent down under $2. I couldn't believe that. $1.75. Nuts. Celestia is down. Just came back up 6.5%. And then we've got our honorable mentioning going out to Jasmine, which I think has been now pushed out. Look at that. We've been pushed out of the top 100. How could they? Sitting at 104 in market cap, on sale still. 40% off on the month. Dang. As we dipped underneath a penny. I almost got my buy order in yesterday. No, it was this morning. I was telling the live stream this morning. I had 2 cents, 8.25, and it missed. It missed. I'm like, dang it. Maybe tomorrow. Right, we'll see. Will we? Well, we're going to go into that too with the news. Let's get the general market sentiment by the end of this. Market cap for Bitcoin still at the highest levels ever since 2021, guys. 63.5% on the day for Bitcoin. If we go back, I love looking back. I love looking back. Look at this. Last time we were here, we were there at the very beginning of the bull run in 2021. I lived through this. I know. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. But yeah, we've just been accumulating Bitcoin this entire time. And we actually go back an all-time. We never had that slope up. And it was kind of like a kangaroo market kind of slope on up. But I mean, it's still kind of a slope up from the original, from the previous bear market to the current one. So, right, same thing. Kind of. Although now, of course, we have different players in the game, right? We got BlackRock. We got freaking corporations, and we got freaking GameStop. What in the world's happening with GameStop? Did they buy yet? Oh my God, they missed the dip. They missed the dip. But yeah, guys, 63% on.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right? Like, it's stupid. It's not 60% dominant.
Yes, it's stupid, Michael Saylor. It's stupid. 63%. Oh my God. All right, moving on. Today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. Of course, we're looking at the top 10 coins in our space, any movers, anyone getting shooken out. Solana's been taking a fall, sitting at number 7 in market cap right now. It actually dipped under $100 this morning. I was freaking out. I was like, this is such a great sale. It's like 97 bucks or whatever it was. Dogecoin sitting at 15 cents. Oh wow, that's a good pickup too. If you guys are looking for the ETFs that are still on schedule to come out this year, regardless of recession, right? I mean, I don't know. Tron sitting at number 9 and Cardano at number 10. Look at this. So we actually pushed Ton all the way down to 12. Chainlink sitting at 13. Nothing else pretty much moved there. Between the likes of the rest of the top 10. And then what else we got down here? Polkadot still sitting at number 20. That thing is pretty much seated there now. What else? Anything else to really move? Nothing really crazy. All right, moving on. Let's check back into the chat before we get into my favorite metric, how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. All right, so Matt Adam, yes. Strawberry Dragons, good evening, Otaku. Welcome back, Strawberry. Welcome back. My favorite type of dragon. I actually have a pistol, right? And I painted it. I Cerakoted it red, and I've got a little Mario and stuff on it. It's kind of funny and whatever. I like the color red. And one of my friends calls it the strawberry barrel. so I guess I have some love for strawberry too. Well, lowest I've ever seen at 4. I'm not sure what you're referring to on Heidegger. Okay, then were you surprised things are up as much as they are now? It's pretty far for the course. You're talking about in terms of the resilience of the market? Our market, not their market? Yes, I'm actually really happy. I wouldn't say I'm really surprised. I mean, our asset class is a brand new asset class that's going to literally take over the previous one. So yeah, I'm not entirely surprised, but it is really good to see it's holding up and so resilient as it has been. Steak and Shake also into Bitcoin. Yes, we've been covering that on the Real News, right, on Twitter. Their entire their entire page has been blown up with RFK and Bitcoin for the past 4 weeks. It's been crazy. Whoa, okay, so then we also got Strawberry Dragon saying, do you think there is still a buy opportunity for Jasmine at 209 before it takes off? I mean, there is right now. I just checked it. It was still underneath 9 tenths of a penny. It's hard to say what the hell. Not everything is a penny anymore. All right, so if I go back to Jasmine just quickly. Oh no, we did. Yeah, we did recover, didn't we? Dang it. I was looking at it just, yeah. That's it. I guess not. I mean, there's still, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. It also has to break above, let's see here. It is making a very clear trend here. So yeah, it does have to break above about a penny, basically. It has to basically break out of a penny. It tried there right around this morning, right around 9:30 this morning, but it did not have the dice to do it. But it's getting pretty strong, and we're going into the Japanese market right now, so my guess is, it's probably going to break out within the next, look at this, it's about 3 a.m. It always lines up around those 3 time frames, guys. I'm telling you, it's nuts. It's nuts how that always works out. All right, so yeah, I would say by midnight to 3 a.m., we are going to see probably a breakout or at least a retest to that trend line. If it cannot get to that 1 cent target, it's going to fall. All right. And that would be the best opportunity, I'd say, Strawberry Dragons, maybe into tomorrow morning if the market sells off a little further. If the momentum also shifts downward, then you have a good time to pick up as well. So keep an eye out for that. Of course, looking out for you. DCA today, but I think the market will fall more again soon. Heidegger, I'm right there with you. Nothing really changed today. We had a whole bunch of people talking behind closed doors, but we never got any real announcements, except for one that I'm super excited to go over with you guys, because, I mean, we're talking about Doom, right? Yes, we're talking about Doom. We guys got plenty of Doom for you. It's here. All right. Our market, LOL. Yeah, seriously. Hit the like, guys. Hit the one love. Yes, thank you, Triple JJ. Jay, thank you. Yes, please, if you like what you see here tonight, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. We are building this channel up For sure, man. I've got so much new stuff on the pipeline. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, my favorite metric I look at every single day, guys, of course, is how many Bitcoin are left on all exchanges in the world. This is all that's left for everyone to purchase. The potential to purchase. Looks like we got a little bit more of a dip today, and everyone's paying attention to the big tariff in the room, the Mr. T and the Orange Man and his stuff, right? But look at this. We just hit a new target level for Bitcoin on exchanges, 2.18 million. That's all that's going to be left for the current moment. And the last time we were at that level was a while ago. Never. I mean, yeah, it has been a long time though. I mean, years ago. But yeah, we're making again new lows for exchanges, new lows for Bitcoin availability on exchanges. I gotta get the bucket out to show you guys just a quick illustration. This is all you have left. This is all you have left. I don't think you're gonna find any in there. I don't think you're gonna find any in there. Maybe there's one. Yeah, okay. There's one in there. All right, we got one Bitcoin left in there. One day, that is what it's gonna be like, guys. It's gonna be very difficult to get anyone to sell. But you'll always be able to. It's just you won't want to pay the 12, 15, $100 million per Bitcoin. I mean, it's going to get stupid, guys. Especially if what the economists are saying is going to happen. All right, moving on. I love it. That's my favorite. Every day I get. Yes. Anyway, I don't think Michael Saylor's announced it by today. I don't think he's even announced a orange dot, right? A new orange dot. But yeah, they're still sitting at 528 Bitcoin. Unless I missed something. Of course, we can double check the real news at the end of the live stream. And then, yeah, what else we got? Michael Saylor, yes. We also got, yeah, we're still waiting for GameStop. They haven't purchased any yet either. 1.5 billion. Wow, these numbers are crazy. Yeah, coming in soon. MicroStrategy, yes. Yeah, iShares, Bitcoin Trust. BlackRock sitting at 578, just under 600 million. 600 million. I need something to drink, guys. 600 million. I need some sleep too. I haven't been able to sleep in days. 575,000 biddies. Fidelity sitting at roughly 200,000, and Grayscale. And these are so outdated, guys. These numbers. We need real numbers. And today as well, I haven't heard yet, but Trump's supposed to announce the official holdings of the United States for crypto today. Yeah, have you guys heard that yet? I didn't even see it in the headlines when I was researching for the show. So before I forget, because I will forget if I go any further, let me at least Google that and see if we got the crypto holdings. Crypto holdings for United States government. Did we get it? Must reveal crypto holdings. Yeah. 12 hours ago. Federal agencies report crypto holdings treasuries today. They still didn't come out. Do they not still say it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Reveal today. Yeah, I don't think they did it. I don't think they did it still. 12 hours ago. Yeah, let me know if you guys found this. But yeah, I did not hear about it today. Nothing popped up. Hopefully, something breaking by the end of the stream. We'll look over the news at the end of the stream and see if they got that number out. But yeah, we're supposed to get something new because the 198,000 we're currently holding is just not accurate. And then we haven't purchased any either that we know of. Anyway, Bitcoin Rainbow Chart, of course, is reminding you to buy because we still haven't even touched the fire sale zone, right? 74.5 is our fire sale zone target. We didn't even touch it today. Maybe briefly. I can't even zoom in that far. I can't. I'm gonna try. I might crash my computer trying to zoom into this chart. More than likely I will. Look at that. We got so close, but no, we didn't quite touch it. We just bounced right off the fire sale target. So yeah, we still haven't hit our fire sale target, which was 74.5. I even have it marked on, of course, on the chart, represented by this line here. If I get, back to Bitcoin. Looking at the right chart. This one right here, which I probably should, make this a different color. Because you can barely see that. Or at least make it bright orange so we can see what the hell it is. Alrighty, there we go. There it is. Bright orange for the fire sale. Boom. That's the fire sale. And yeah, we didn't even we came short of about $500. So yeah, fire sale target still has not been hit. We are still golden, which is nuts. That the rainbow chart, of course, will show you this. But yeah, we still hit the fire sale target. And then yeah, what else we got? Of course, we're at buy zones right now. Back to accumulation is still between 79K and 137,000. No, 137,000 and 100,000. Okay. So yeah, we got to get back to 100,000 just to be accumulating again. This is silly. This is nuts. Still cheap zone is between 137,000 and 189K, guys. It's not even time to sell. Nowhere near it yet. Top 10 assets in our space. Bitcoin still holding on to number 9. As it did kind of dip just with silver. Look how far silver fell too. Silver was number 6 just a few days ago. And Bitcoin was just underneath it and flipped it too. Saudi Aramco falling underneath Google now. All right, so that's what's really shifting our asset classes. Of course, Bitcoin has still not been shooken out of the top 10 in like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. All right, before I go any further and we get into the news, we're going to go over some headlines, see how you guys feel about some of these headlines too in the chat. There's a lot of doom. Oh, yes. But yeah, let's see what's going on in the chat real quick. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you. What's up, Coach? How's it going? Duet Steam. Duet. And Strawberry Dragons. Otaku, did you buy a little bit of the Bitcoin daily or the weekly? I only buy Bitcoin when my altcoin portfolio is above my Bitcoin portfolio, and then I consolidate from there and just kind of keep at least a 50% average on my net worth. That is my particular plan, and it's worked out great for me over the years. But you do you, boo-boo. Not financial advice, right? Am I right? Okay. So yeah, look at these headlines today, guys. This is pretty crazy. Robert Kiyosaki sees pain ahead. Of course, we've been covering Robert Kiyosaki and his predictions now for pretty much 2 years. Yeah, but Robert Kiyosaki, he's been calling for the everything crash, which is kind of funny because here we are. We're kind of in it. Although crypto, I mean, it could be worse, right? It could be worse. All right, so what else we got here? Crypto just got classy. What in the world is this? VIP Casino. It launches with Lightning Network. Metaplanet redeems 0 coupon bonds early. I got that pulled up. We're going to figure out what the hell that's all about. The SEC moves to reshape crypto trading with April roundtable. Yes, they have another meeting soon. And then where's the Doom? Where's the Doom? I saw a bunch of Doom. I even pulled up a bunch of Doom. But not on BitcoinNews.com today. All right, crypto markets suffer $1 trillion hit as the U.S. tariff war escalates. I mean, that's a lot out of a new market class for sure. But was it $2 trillion out of it today or yesterday at the U.S. Stock Exchange? All right, let's see. What else we got pulled up? Let's go over some articles today. And then, of course, we got some good stuff down the line, too, with the real news over on X. You guys do not believe what some people said today. Robert Kiyosaki sees pain ahead. Millions face job losses as Trump and Musk slash to save the U.S. dollar. Is it worth saving? Oh, my God. Robert Kiyosaki warns of millions of job losses and looming financial collapse of the Trump and Musk slash the system, fueling his bet on Bitcoin, gold, and silver. Robert Kiyosaki predicts the economic carnage with Trump, Musk slashing the swamp. Robert Kiyosaki, of course, author of The Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yes, I won't go through all that again. We've read that so many times. But yeah, Kiyosaki shared on social media platform X on April 6th. Today, there is a new horror show known to the president and Trump. And Elon Musk's Doge Chainsaw Massacre. The famous author added, "While I feel that millions who are losing their jobs, something had to be done, and Trump and Musk are doing it." So at least bullish on that momentum. But of course, my question is, will the cuts be enough? And can Trump and Musk save the dying U.S. dollar? I don't know. Only time will tell. I will continue buying more gold, silver, and Bitcoin because I do not trust the creatures lurking in the swamp. Of course, Jekyll Island too. Kiyosaki is, of course, long promoted that Bitcoin is people's money and frequently cautioned against relying on fiat currencies like the U.S. dollar, which he believes are currently being devalued, wrecked by the reckless government policies. His repeated warnings and signal his belief hard assets, especially gold, silver, and Bitcoin, offer the safest path forward amidst what he says in the financial system. Yes.
I'd buy that for $1.
Of course. If only Bitcoin was $1. Metaplanet redeems 0 coupon bonds early. Metaplanet, the Japanese hotel developer turned Bitcoin treasury firm and Bitcoin hotel, announced on Monday that it had a fully redeemed or paid off its $2 billion yen, 13.5 million worth of 0 coupon bond debt more than 5 months early. The bonds had a maturity date of September 17th, 2025. The funds were raised by the bond issuance and used to purchase Bitcoin as part of the firm's strategy to own 21,000 Bitcoins by 2026. The firm currently holds 4,206 Bitcoin, which it claims is more than any other publicly traded Asian company. That's very, very true. And we watched them last year become the most appreciated Asian company, well, at least in Japan. Firms typically pay off such debt earlier than required. Then it's economically advantageous to do so, such as when the rates subside with the company has excess cash and wants to remove debt from its balance sheet. All right, so yeah, of course, they are doing the Michael Saylor strategy, just like many of us. Just like many of us. Jamie Dimon warns, of course, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, warns of inflation shock and recessionary risk as a market teeters on the edge of collapse. Yes! Let's go! Oh, yes. I love it, guys. You know what? Just a daily reminder.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Yes.
When Godzilla walks onto the playground, you know, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
Oh, he's about ready to come out on the playground, guys. He's about ready. All right, everyone's freaking in their little booties. As Wall Street is flashing red, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, who hates Bitcoin, at least publicly. His company purchases it, though. Warns soaring inflation, spiraling tariffs, and shaken confidence signal a recession that could upend the global markets. JP Morgan CEO flags recession threat with inflation roaring and a market meltdown near. Jamie Dimon, the top executive at Morgan Chase, raised an alarm on Monday. His annual letter to shareholders emphasizing the inflationary risk and economic damage. He's not the only one either. Posed by President Donald Trump, Orange Man, sweeping his tariffs, and the commentary arrives amid ongoing market turmoil triggered by April 2nd tariff announcement, which sparked the worst shock sell-off since the start of the beer crisis. You guys know which one I'm talking about, right there. The executive expressed a caution about the U.S. economic outlook as global markets, unsettled by recent measures, continue to experience declining investor confidence. Dimon outlined the several short-term consequences stemming from its tariffs. Whatever you think the legitimate reasons of the newly announced tariffs are, and of course there are some, or the long-term effect, good or bad, there are likely to be important short-term effects. He elaborated further. We are likely to see inflationary outcomes, and not only on imported goods, but on domestic prices as import costs rise and demand increases on domestic products. These recent tariffs will likely increase inflation and are causing many to consider a greater probability of recession. Speaking of which, let's check the poly market, shall we? And see how the overall market feels about betting on the recession. Last time we looked at this, it was almost at 60%. I think it was at 60%. Polygon. Wow, I'm putting in Polygon. Poly market, of course, brought to you by Polygon. Yeah, it's still relevant, sort of. U.S. recession in 2025. Yes, look at this, 62% chance still on the table, with a high of, what was it, 66? Something like that. 66. Yeah, so it's still on the table, guys. It's still on the table. All right, so before I forget, let's get back into the chat real quick. Strawberry Dragons, yes. Then we got Milk Money. Milk Money, how's it going? Milk Money, happy Black Monday. Oh, what if we have a worse Black Tuesday? Cue the fire, bring in the chaos, and go Godzilla. Yes. Yeah, he's been marching around. He's definitely been marching around. He's ready for this market to hit the bottom, to hit rock bottom. All right, what else we got? Bitcoin headed back to 10K. Can you believe this one? I had to cover this, guys. Hey, guys, take some orange pills, okay? Just calm down. Just take one. It's fine. Everything will be okay. Just you know, you just gotta wait it out. You just gotta wait it out. Just take it. Just take it. Just swallow it. Now, okay, good. You're good. All right, we're good now. I'll give one to Godzilla too. Yeah, Godzilla had one. We're all good if Godzilla has one. Okay, there you go. Godzilla's got an orange pill. All right, moving on. Bloomberg's intelligence senior commodities strategist Mike McClone casts a skeptical glaze at Bitcoin and its digital counterparts, posting a potential retreat to 10,000. Oh yes, 10,000, just so easy, it's right there. For the flagship cryptocurrency. Bloomberg strategic. Oh my god, I can't even speak today, guys. Strategist. I can't. Strategist. God. Sees a crypto wipeout ahead in a recent analyst shared via Bloomberg and the platform X. Mike McClone has dissected the crypto's vulnerabilities amid turbulent macroeconomic cross currents. President Trump's tariffs, dang it, orange man, escalations have injected volatility into global markets, triggering synchronized slides across the equities and digital assets. Bitcoin, for example, has shed 7% of its dollar value for the past 7 days. Smaller cryptocurrencies have amplified brunt. Ethereum plunged 16.7%. That's right, it's underneath 1,500 today. It's nuts. Crazy. While Solana tumbled 15.8% during the same period. McClone, in a recent X commentary, theorized that cryptosphere may confront profound depreciation while forecasting gold's persistent radiance. Really? Really? Ah, come on. Oh, yes, it's very radiant. He simultaneously spotlighted treasury bills as historically stalwart contenders in uncertain climates. In a sell what you can market, he highlighted highly speculative and volatile cryptocurrencies with the lots of froth loose. Man, this guy really is an aristocrat, at least in my mind. McClone wrote, "Gold may suffer margin calls initially, but T-bonds typically win, especially when the yield over doubled the deflation leader a few hours later," McClone added. When paradigm shifts happen, probably best not to chance being on the wrong side of history, especially if it's simple, mean reversion or silly expressive risk assets. How are you factoring in 10K? That's what I want to know. Cryptocurrencies are among the riskiest treasuries, and the opposite. Oh yeah, Michael Saylor is all in on Bitcoin. Warren Buffett treasuries, my bias is good old T-bonds. Wow. And this is exactly what I told you guys was happening today when we saw the market sell off into Bitcoin, treasury bonds, and gold. That's why the dollars, the Dixie's up to 103 today. I mean, come on. Come on. So yeah, how are you getting to 10K? That's what I want to see. Now I see the reversion path back toward 10K. The commodity strategist continued. The technology is awesome, as evidenced by the most widely traded crypto tether. Seriously, this guy's an aristocrat. The dollar take token, which appears to be tracked to flip in the market cap of Ethereum soon. Really, he's comparing the tether to Bitcoin in any capacity. Are you kidding me? These guys have no idea what's coming. They have no clue. Oh man, I love it. I love it. All right, what do you guys think about that in the chat? It's so much fun. Yeah, Dagger, isn't it funny though? I mean, it's so funny. Yes, we've also got Danny. I'm late. All right. I guess I don't know. Just take an orange pill. Just take an orange pill. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Just take one. I know you're late, but you know what? There's plenty for everyone. I just gave one to Godzilla. He's good. We're all good. We're happy. We're fine here. How are you? God. All right. My orange pills are laxatives. Yeah, Danny. I know. Strawberry Dragon says 50 push-ups for Danny. Yep. I guess he's gonna have to do 50 push-ups. Yep. You're gonna have to do that, but you're gonna have to do that in the what the hell is that thing, Vegeta? The thing that your wife built for you guys to work out. You guys just destroy them now. They're not that big of a deal anymore. The hyperbolic time chamber? No, that's Dende's thing. Yeah, you'll figure it. You'll tell me. No, not the hyperbolic time thing. It's the other one. It's like the pressurized training thing that Bulma made for Vegeta to train in. Yeah, the space shift gravity, yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Danny. Trump demands. That was back in the '90s when, oh my God, when I remember watching those episodes when that actually mattered for Dragon Ball characters to train in. Anyway, Trump demands Fed rate cuts. Could Bitcoin be the biggest winner? So we got some light in the tunnel, guys. It's not all FUD articles today. I, of course, had to get a mixture of both because I don't want to present the bias, even though I am very pro Bitcoin, right? And crypto. Bitcoin held relatively steady Monday. That's why I was trying to give that guy a chance to explain how we were going to go to 10K. He didn't outline it, at least in that article. McClone. Bitcoin held relatively steady Monday near the support levels as President Donald Trump, Orange Man, dang it, brought on a fiery rhetoric on social media regarding trade tariffs and Federal Reserve policy, fueling fresh debate about the Bitcoin role during the macroeconomic uncertainty. While Trump accused China of unfair tariff retaliation, oh boy, here we go again with the China tariffs. And I don't think they even outlined that on here. He had a response later when he was basically telling everyone, he retaliated with 50% tariffs on China today. That actually happened today. Trump's no inflation claim on pressure on the Fed could boost Bitcoin. In his post, Trump mentioned oil, food, interest rates are down, and he insisted no inflation. Yeah, I got the Trump post to share with you on, of course, our X segment. There's a lot of them. I was surprised. He was really tweeting today. What does the on-chain data say about Bitcoin support? For now, Bitcoin appeared to have found support at 74K. This aligns with the first major supply cluster, even though we didn't technically hit 74K, at least not on Coinbase. I don't know, maybe on some other exchanges we could have. Below 80K, over 50K Bitcoin at 74.2. Glassnode found the investors who had been actively for 5 months, typically held at this level, and steadily raised the cost basis on March 10th until March 10th. And just again, guys, we have never, ever gotten Bitcoin underneath the previous all-time high after a U.S. election. I'm just gonna say that again. I like to repeat that one. That one makes me happy. Again, showing my bias a little bit there, but it's true. It never has gotten under. Let me go back and show you guys again real quick. For anyone who's new and hasn't had me go through this rant before, or maybe you're not new and you just haven't caught me doing this rant before. That's fine too. But yeah, you can see here if we go back to the previous, of course, November elections, right? The November win for Trump. Of course, we hit that brand new all-time high, but we never gotten back to before the previous all-time high, which was right back here at about 69K, right there, 69K. So that was the market top for 2021, and of course the one before that we didn't hit that either. And guys, I even marked the market top for us on this cycle. I forgot about this. I drew all this out like years ago. Look at this. I even have the market top for 2028. I forgot all about that. I drew that out like in 2022, or like I did all this crazy, Michael Burry nonsense. I am not as smart as Michael Burry. I'm telling you that. I'm not a mathematician, no whatsoever. Anyway, the top was originally supposed to be around this area, but now we're probably looking more around somewhere out here in 2026. It's going to be, of course, to be determined. But anyway, that's what I was getting at, guys, was basically we have not gotten to the previous hunt. We never returned back to the previous all-time high. Ever after U.S. election. All right, enough rants on Bitcoin. I love it. I could talk about it for hours. But anyway, I can't. I don't have hours. We got until 9 o'clock, or at least 9:30, 10 o'clock. Of course, I do overtime, guys. I don't get paid, but I do overtime. All right, for now, Bitcoin appeared to have found support at 74K. Yes, we already read that one. Yes, the market participants of Trump's, of course, in action. All right, so we pretty much finished this one up anyway. So again, we get a little bit of hopium articles too for Bitcoin. Honestly, if we get those stimmy checks, if we get the markets getting Fed printed money again, we're going to see, of course, Bitcoin bounce very, very strongly on that. All right, so Bitcoin resilience tested as volatility persists. Again, a similar article as well. I just want to, again, show you guys it's not all doom and gloom. Everyone's talking about how, we're staying strong around the 80K level. in the midst of the market turmoil and sell-off. Who's selling Bitcoin? Who's selling Bitcoin? All right, so I don't even think I want to read this one. We're past it. We're past it. All right, so let's refresh this one here. I'm still waiting to see if we got any news on the total accumulations for the country. It doesn't look like it's come out. Like, we've got nothing on it. Did they just postpone it? Is it because Trump had a ton of meetings scheduled today? I don't know if you guys saw the country leaders come flying into the White House today. There was a few of them. We're of course going to cover that in the Twitter segment as well. Alrighty. Yeah, I guess not. I guess there isn't anything. Let's refresh this one as well. See. Bitcoin pops and drops. Markets swing wildly on tariff news. Yes, that's what everyone's talking about. Trump pushes Fed to cut rates, says there's no inflation. We'll go into his tweets as well. Crypto sell-off worsens on XRP, Solana, Doge, down 20%. Look at all these FUD articles now, guys. They're all there. China reportedly discussing front-loading stimulus to counter Trump tariffs. Ooh, that's also just as good. Just as good. Oh, jeez. And then, good evening, Otaku says green tea in the house. How's it going, green tea? And of course, who is selling Bitcoin? Come on.
Stupid.
What are you, stupid? Exactly. Jesus. Yeah, Danny, of course, still trying to figure out what the hell that training simulator thing was from Dragon Ball Z back in the day. A weekly crypto regulation news roundup, lawmakers question. Russian social media company VK to shut down NFT marketplace over recorded losses. That's like the second or third NFT marketplace shut down in like the last week. What else we got here? Lawyer sues over Satoshi Nakamoto's identity records. What? This one's gonna be fun. The hunt for Bitcoin's creator tests the Satoshi's anonymity matters more than the truth behind the myth. Challenging crypto's principles of privacy and decentralization. Prominent crypto lawyer has found lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the DHS, in an effort to uncover what the agency may know about the true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, the synonymous creator of Bitcoin. James Murphy, known as the social media platform on X, Meta Lawman, I've heard of that guy before, filed the complaint in Washington, D.C.'s District Court, which was filed on April 7th, seeks to compel the DHS to release documents under the Freedom of Information Act. Good luck with that. We just got the JFK stuff. And you know what was in it? A whole bunch of malarkey. We got nothing. It is centered on claims made of the DHS special agent in 2019. The agency had identified and interviewed the person or persons behind Bitcoin. The filing references statements made by the DHS special agent Rana Saad to the 2019 Offshore Alert Conference, a gathering focused on the financial intelligence of investigations. During our presentation, Saad reportedly stated that the department had located the creator of Bitcoin and the individual was not acting alone, but in part of a group or at least 4 people. According to Murphy, Saad and ATHS agents interviewed these individuals in California, where they explained how Bitcoin works and why it was created. Isn't it funny? That's exactly where they interviewed the original Satoshi Nakamoto, right? Who you guys, of course, know is like the face of all the memes. To date, DHS was never publicly confirmed to be denied the claims, disclose any supporting documentation. In his legal challenge, Murphy is requesting access to interview notes, internal emails, and other records related to the alleged meeting with Nakamoto and his collaborators. Oh, what else we got? We got, of course, the post by Meta Lawman there. There's a FOIA complaint that was filed today. For the record, I have been an investor in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for many years. I started mining Bitcoin in 2017. I support the president's initiatives to establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve and digital asset stockpile. I will provide updates on any progress I show. And it probably continues on over there, or it might be it. No, yeah, providing to the case. Okay. So, yeah, looks like, we've got this one in, at least started. At least. So that's going to be a fun thing to follow over the years. Pretty much getting nothing out of, because that's, what our government gives us when we ask for it. All right. MicroSeller strategy halts Bitcoin buys despite dip below 87K. This is the second time they've done that on a really good buying opportunity, which is kind of weird. But he's just, of course, accumulating more and more. money. Lawyer sues U.S. Home proposed document meeting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we already just covered that one. How do I look up Bitcoin? Is there really nothing? Is there really nothing on that? Let's see at least their roundup on this today. Maybe it was outlined. Here was what happened in crypto today, according to Cointelegraph. Do they have at least? Yeah, we got to cover that in the Twitter segment. Where is this stuff? Hash rate. Yeah, the hash rate is up to 1 zeta hash now. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're not talking about the accumulations of the U.S. government. We still didn't. They were supposed to announce that today. I am. Yeah, and then yeah, daily coins just not working anymore. Oh, okay, whatever. Bitcoin gearing up for explosive upside. Let's refresh daily hodl as well. Altcoins will get on fire once Bitcoin hits the price level. This price, of course, according to Arthur Hayes, who's still calling for $120,000 Bitcoin breakout here within the next few months. All right, Bitcoin gearing up for explosive. So yeah, we got nothing. 6 trillion stock market swing hammers. Oh, $6 trillion stock market hammers. U.S. traders as Trump warns trade war won't be easy. Yeah, he did say that today. We're going to go through all those tweets. Kathy Wood's ARK Invest buys Coinbase dip, grows total coin holdings to 448 million. These numbers, man. Billionaire Bill Ackman predicts President Trump's postpones tariffs for this week. Here's why. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so we know in gold reserves now in question as German officials, they demand their bars back. We covered that last week. Yeah, Germany is not playing any games. They want their gold back, man. Don't trust, verify. We don't even know if you guys have any gold anymore. You guys are probably just, setting it on fire. I don't know. All right, so makes the case of corporate Bitcoin adoption MIT keynote. That's it was last week. Where is? Yeah, I'm really I'm really unnerved. I am really unnerved about that because we should have known about that. At least they're holding. All right. So anyway, we're gonna end up in the real news. Before I go into the real news, of course, let's catch up on the chat real quick. Greens, certainty. Crypto JPEG, how you doing, Crypto JPEG? I sold everything. What?
What are you, stupid?
What? I hope not. I hope you're joshing me. I forgot the name. I'm guessing he had just had Bulma's dad build him a gravity room to train him, including the laser shooting androids. Yes, that's exactly what we're talking about there, Danny. Yep, that's right. All right. So what we got, of course, on the real news today is going to be fun, guys. But before I do that, please. Bring up my likes. I don't have enough likes. Subscribe, do all the things down below. We're building up the channel. We're pushing to 1,000 subs now. That's our next target, of course. We're getting this ball rolling. We're doing live streams also, guys. If you haven't caught my live stream this morning, I'm doing live streams as well. I know Danny was there. A few of you others as well. I think Strawberry even dropped off. Kay Lily, a bunch of you guys. I remember seeing you this morning. That show actually got shadow banned. But anyway, we're gonna try again tomorrow, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. But we're doing things. We're doing things a lot better now, and bigger and better. All right, so moving on. What happened today in crypto? Well, the big one, guys. The big guy.
Headed for a recession? Are we in a recession?
Most CEOs I talk to would say we are probably in a recession right now.
Right now?
Yeah. Right now. A couple of airline CEOs told me, one CEO specifically said, the airline industry is like a proverbial bird in a coal mine.
What'd you say, Larry?
Canary in the coal mine. And I was told that the canary is sick. Already. If you look at what's going on in air traffic and how people are changing and how so many people who, like Canadians, who are not coming to the United States, we're seeing in various different sectors a real downturn.
Are we...
There you go, guys. Well, are we in a recession?
Headed for a recession? Are we in a recession?
Most CEOs I talk to would say we are probably in a recession right now.
Yeah, we're in a recession. We've been in a recession since 2022. Yes. God, yes. Thankfully, someone's saying the quiet part out loud, and that shook the market today. Everyone's talking about that. Of course, Daddy Fink Of course, the largest ETF out there, yada, yada, yada. I don't need to toot BlackRock's horn. Jesus. I wish they weren't even in our space. So this is what the people we got to deal with, right? As we're diamond handing our bags. Of course, betting on recessionary fears now. That's a big one. And then big breaking news. Fed Powell and the Board of Governors closed door meeting is happening right now. This was 8 hours ago, and we heard pretty much nothing out of it. I looked everywhere at the beginning of the live stream. I saw nothing on this. And we can cross-check some of this stuff as well, because I'm still really, really PO'd about not disclosing the U.S. holdings. So let's see if any of that got out today. U.S. holding Bitcoin. Let's see, anything pop up? United States of America now has a strategic Bitcoin reserve. That was March 6th. Let's go latest. Come on. I don't know why it doesn't do that automatically. Yeah, maybe not. Holding a stronger relative reserve. Blah, 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 blah. How many? Oh my god. Nothing. I remember Canada. Blah, 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 blah. I guess we're not going to find out today. Yeah, I'm really PO'd about that. But yeah, the other thing too. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, whatever happened to that meeting? The closed door meeting with Powell today. Nothing? Did we get nothing on Powell? 2 minutes ago, Jerome Powell. Yeah.
The economy is still in a good place. The incoming data show solid growth, a labor market in balance, and inflation running much closer to.
Did he have an emergency meeting? I do not think he did. I think this is old. I think that's old.
But still above our 2%.
Is there anything out there? Oh
Remain
no, that's definitely on a market.
So uncertainty is high and downside.
Did that really come out
solid
today?
growth, a labor market in balance, and inflation running much closer to, but still above our 2% objective. Looking ahead, higher tariffs will be working their way through orders. Reflecting this, both survey and market-based measures of near-term inflation expectations have moved up. By most measures, longer-term.
Yeah, I think that's old. I don't know what the hell that is. Jerome Powell, 10x harder. Jerome Powell is moving too slow. Jerome Powell is incompetent. He's like Biff. There's nobody home upstairs.
It's going to
Fox
shift
News.
over, and it's going to be companies in the S&P 500 who are the first.
So yeah, it looks like there was nothing. Nothing done at least today. So maybe tomorrow. Time to change Fed Jerome Powell. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, of course the real news on Twitter is great. All right. So yeah, they didn't do nothing today. Emergency rate cuts coming soon or not? I'd say they're probably going to be here by the end of the month. If this continues, if this halts, like if we get like the negotiations put out another month again, just like the last 3 months for Mexico and Canada. That's what we started this entire game with, right? Then yeah, we could probably see, a May rate cut instead of an April. Anyway, just in, China says it will not bow to President Trump's new tariff threats. That's, of course, him on the backs of 50% tariffs. Oh, nuts. Breaking BlackRock, Larry Fink says the market is in chaos and it is a buying opportunity. Guys, come on.
What are you, stupid?
Buy that dip. Buy that dip.
I'd buy that for $1.
They're telling you. Of course, the man holding all the market's money. He's telling you. All right. What else we got today? Buying more Bitcoin today just because the S&P 500 is way too volatile for me. I got a chuckle out of this one. Joe Burnett. Yeah, you made me laugh. And then, BTFD. But I don't think I'm going to be able to pay my rent today. Buy the dip, you pussy. I'm going to say I fell into that one on Sunday. I did fall into it. But my buy order didn't get met, so maybe tomorrow. Flashback to December 2021, when Raw Paul said that Ethereum would flip Bitcoin market cap for sure. I thought this was kind of a funny flashback because I remember watching all these videos back in the day. I don't remember this clip.
Sure, it was like more than a yes.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, because one is a hold the internet of value, and the other is a store of value.
All right, and again, just to give him some credit, I mean, back then, Ethereum, again, was proof of work, not proof of stake, okay? So you can't you can't hold your bias against him, right? And of course, I've got a big Bitcoin bias. But yeah, of course, now we know Bitcoin. I mean, you know, Ethereum is infinity amount of tokens. It's a proof of stake. So it's you know, market's totally different now. And then of course it's still really, really expensive gas fees and slow and yeah, okay. And moving on. So yeah, giving him some credit though, that it was different back in 2021. Ethereum was kind of promising back in 21. I'm not going to lie. I bought a bunch of it back in the day. Trump says capital gains tax on track to be eliminated in 2025. This is massive if true. I did want to cross-check this one because I wasn't 100% sure on its sincerity. It says eliminating capital gains could boost the Trump's proposal. Legit? Question mark, Grok. Legit? Post-analysis currently use a smaller model. Let's break down the illegitimacy. Okay, just get to the point. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Feasibility and challenges. Political hurdles. Jesus, this is like a novel. Synopsis, jeez. Give me a synopsis. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, timeline for such a major political change. This still didn't say whether he said it or... Okay, so the post included an image of Trump with a Form 1040X used for amending the tax returns, emphasizing the tax policy context. This aligns with Trump's history of advocating for tax cuts. So, yeah, it claims that President Trump's announced it on... So, yeah, I didn't see that particularly, at least in his tweets today. Well, of course, we're going to go over that just coming up. Right around the corner. Jan 3, government announces tariffs, stocks crater. Bitcoin dips. And then the media announces a recession ahead? Question mark? That's exactly what we're asking tonight. Especially on my thumbnail. See you later, losers. Of course, if you got Bitcoin, by Jan 3. Samson Mal over at Jan 3. Yeah, this is tariffs chasing Bitcoin. Good luck. Just in, Japanese Prime Minister says he's ready to visit the U.S. to negotiate President Trump and his tariffs. Bullish. President Trump, we have the opportunity to change the fabric of our country. This is Nick Sorter. We can reset the table on trade. We lose billions of dollars, close to $2 trillion a year on trade. The other president would be willing to do that, and I'm going to do whatever we got to do now. And
nice to serve, a nice easy term. But we have an opportunity to change the fabric of our country. We have an opportunity to reset the table on trade. We lose billions of dollars. We lose close to $2 trillion a year on trade. We lose $1 trillion a year to China. $1 trillion. We lose hundreds of billions of dollars a year on trade to China. We lose hundreds of billions of dollars overall, probably close to $2 trillion. Why would we do that? Number one, why would we do that? And then you have to say, is it sustainable? Then you hear about all of the people that say, well, deficits. If we have a deficit,
all right, he's just on a tangent.
And spend it on their military. I don't want them spending money on their military. And I shouldn't have to spend money. We shouldn't have to spend it either. It's going to be very interesting. It's the only chance our country will have to reset the table. Because no other president would be willing to do what I'm doing or to even go through it. Now, I don't mind going through it because I see a beautiful picture at the end. But we are...
You also have a beautiful golf course to go through it on.
Making tremendous progress with a lot of countries. And the countries that really took advantage of us are now saying, please negotiate. You know?
Yeah, and that's where he was today on the table. That was during his meeting with Netanyahu today. So, yeah, he's got tons of people coming to the table. Pakistan appoints former Binance CEO CZ as a strategic advisor on crypto. Of course, we covered that yesterday or Friday as well. Big things happening for CZ now, I guess. Justin, Metaplanet strategy director, says that 10 years, every public company will own Bitcoin. It is only a matter of time once they figure out the game plan. Binance founder CZ says that nations will print unlimited money to buy Bitcoin. It is coming. It is coming soon. You just saw Xi Jinping just came out and said that he was going to retaliate with the money printer, the Trump's tariffs. He's like, we'll just print money and get through it. You don't need you. Trump threatens an additional 50% tariff on China if they do not withdraw their regulatory tariffs by tomorrow. This is the big one, of course, we're talking about. He posted this today on the Truth Social platform. Yesterday, China issued retaliatory tariffs of 34%. Oof, yikes. On top of their already record-setting tariffs, non-monetary tariffs, illegal subsidization of companies, and massive long-term currency manipulation. Despite my warning that any other country retaliates against the U.S. by issuing additional tariffs above and beyond what they already existing, a long-term tariff abuse of our nation will be immediately met with new and substantially higher tariffs over the above those initially set. However, if China does not withdraw its 34% increase above their already long-term trading abuses by tomorrow, April 8th, that's tomorrow. The United States is effectively. The United States will impose an additional tariff on China of 50% effective April 9th, the following day. Additionally, all talks with China concerning their requested meetings with the U.S. will be terminated. Negotiations with other countries, which have also requested meetings, will begin taking place immediately. Thank you all for your attention to this matter. So that was the big one. And I think this also happened right around the market close. No, it happened around noon. So the market did take a bit this in before closing down today. He also posted this as well. Oil prices are down, interest rates are down. The slow-moving Fed should cut the rates. Food prices are down. There is no inflation. That's a bold statement. And the long... I just clicked on it. And the long-time abused USA is bringing in billions of dollars a week from abusing countries of tariffs and are already in place. This is despite the fact that the biggest abuser of them all, China, whose markets are crashing on the tariffs by 30%. Yes, retaliation, they made enough and over the decades. And of course, we already covered the other big one after that one. And then the other one he said today was the United States has a chance to do something and that should have been done decades ago. Don't be weak. Don't be what?
What are you, stupid?
Don't be stupid. Don't be panicon, which is... Come on, Orange Man. What the hell? A new party based on weak and stupid people. Really? This is our president, guys. Be strong, courageous, and patient, and greatness will be the result. I mean, I got to give him credit for at least having his mind. At his age, at least having his mind. He doesn't compose his words great in his old age, but at least he has words in his old age. Send this to anyone still asking what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin 101. This is actually a really cute little guide here. Little cheat sheet, if you will, for any of your friends and family that you potentially could get into Bitcoin. By all means, go gobble that one up. You know where to find it. It's on my Twitter. I shared it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that one. It was pretty cool. Samson Mal, everyone can see the massive disconnect between Bitcoin's price and fundamentals. These types of disconnects usually resolve themselves violently. That's right, with, of course, massive upswings and downswings and more upswings. New Fortnite adds a Bitcoin mine to their map. I wish I was joking. Oh my God. Bitcoin, I mean, literally everything now. It's got like I think it's got a D on it though. It's not really a B. Or what is it? But it looks really, really eerily similar to Bitcoin. Of course, Simply Bitcoin shared this, being, of course, one of the most biased news groups. I still love Simply Bitcoin though. Yeah, so that's in Fortnite. Yeah. All right, moving on. New Russian lawmakers are urging the country's central bank to allow retail investors to buy Bitcoin. You guys aren't bullish enough. No one's bullish enough. No one is bullish enough. Jeez, even the foreign market collapses. The rest of the world's still buying Bitcoin. Don't wait to buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin and wait. I thought that was great too. This all day. And then, of course, that brings us to where we were on Friday. Yeah, I think it does. I thought I had more to share. Didn't I not get to share some of the other stuff? Where's the other stuff? I know I had more. I had more to share. No. Well, I'm just going to have to look for it then. So the other big thing. Oh, yeah, here's just... I skipped over some of this stuff. Yeah, we got, of course, the first Bitcoin seems to be a risky to own, and then you realize it's not risky to you. We got, all right, so logo projected into Germany's tallest tower. That happened on Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, more Bitcoin exposure every single day. And of course, more Michael Saylor stuff. I can spare you the details. We got Bitcoin shaved on the side of this guy's head. Happy birthday to him. There's so much stuff. I'm just trying to quickly get through it, guys, because we still got to get through the normie segment. Kevin O'Leary. Forgot about this one. Yeah, this was crazy.
Okay. You know, and I'm a believer in the payment system side. I think the hottest ticket right now is Sui. You know, it's Miston. That's a hot new project. The guys that came out of Facebook. Nobody's heard of it yet.
The twins?
Well, no.
So they have Gemini, right?
No, that's Gemini. This is a guy that came out of Facebook that is, all he's focused on is speed.
Okay.
So he's going to own gaming and he's going to own transfer. So, you know, gaming latency is your killer. So if you want to start passing tokens around in the middle of gameplay, you got to be fast.
Yeah.
Ethereum's too slow. Sui can do it. So this guy has sped the whole thing up, and
look at that. He's giving a big shout out to Sui and, of course, the speed of their blockchain for gaming, at least for gaming utility. Then this is the one I was looking for, guys. Look at this guy. Look at this puppy. Yes! Japan putting out the Core Leo, a rideable robotic friend. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to go to Japan and ride one of these for sure. That is nuts, guys. And of course, it's huge parallels to what? Sci-fi. Of course, sci-fi and anime. And I had to show this one because this reminded me of this particular show back in the day. Goku Midnight is one of my favorite old classic animes. Quick little dystopian future, cyberpunk-esque anime, where robots are riding robots. I guess this guy wasn't a robot. He was more of like a cyborg. Of course, riding a robot woman with motorcycle handlebars on it. Yeah, you can't make it up. And of course, I had to bring that up because this is where we're at. This is where we're at in 2025, where we're just waiting for the dawn of the dystopian future. That's right, guys. And if you haven't figured that out yet, this is exactly where we're headed, where, of course, the AI and the robots are going to be taking your job. Please tell your friends, your family, and your loved ones before it's too late. If you're a driver, a telemarketer, a lawyer, a data clerk, an accountant, a writer, a telemarketer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, a traveler worker, or of course a travel worker, a travel agent, a factory worker. Yes, factory workers are all going to be replaced. If they haven't already been, I mean, at this point. Customer service representatives of all kinds, even of course with mainland China, making fun of the U.S. for not manufacturing anything right now. I forgot to share that meme. That's a funny one. With all the large obese people in America using the sewing machines. Guys, it's coming. It's coming soon. Of course, the robots are not going to stop there. They're also going to place your family and your loved ones in the bedroom. Your spouse. All of them. Think of all the positions they can do in the bedroom that, of course, you or your spouse cannot. It's coming, guys. There are going to be many divorces over that. All right. I had enough. of it. Okay, no more robots. I'll be good. I'll be good. So pre-order your Core Leo today. Brought to you by Kawasaki. Yes, that's right. It's Kawasaki, guys. I love it. I can't wait. All right. Before I go any further, that was the one I was looking for the most, guys, in the chat. Let's catch up on the chat real quick. Strawberry Dragons. People are still traveling, paying higher airfares to travel. I know. I'm gonna have to bite it soon too. When I sell my house. Crypto JPEG says, I don't think I know how to sell. Just keep buying and buy some more. Dude, okay. Well, there you go. I was worried about you, Crypto JPEG. I'm happy that you didn't sell your bag. Of course. Yeah, you're gonna be one of the special ones. That's right.
You'll be so rich, you can go on a Pokemon shopping spree.
Oh god, that one always cracks me up. And then the art of the deal, says Milk Money. I feel like a kid waiting for Christmas now. Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's his playbook. That's his goddamn playbook. I have it here somewhere. It's in my freaking library. Oh, there it is. The art of the deal. That's all we're waiting for. Trump's art of the deal to play out. Yeah, he's just waiting for everyone to get back to the negotiating table, which is happening every day now. Okay, what else we got? Hidegger, the robot animal thing is the most Japanese thing I've ever seen. You imagine the mods to that are going to be amazing. Probably going to have like, what's his name? Like all the dragons, like Suicune and the dragons, the dogs, the 3 legendary dogs from Pokemon are probably going to be mods for Kawasaki or partnerships from Pokemon. They're going to cost. I don't know what they're going to cost. I don't think he even mentioned the price on the ad there. But yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. Otaku got that robot wife on pre-order. Damn it! Already? We have no hope for society, guys. It's happening too fast. I don't have anything to drink either. Trying to calm my nerves. It reminds me of Kilala from Inuyasha. Yeah, that's right. Are we going to see one of those too? Any robotic animal from any anime is going to be a mod, I'm sure, in the future for that thing. Because literally all you need to do is put a skin over it, really. Like just a sleeping bag, basically, full of stuffing. Right, and I think I caught everyone else up in the chat. We are good. Yes, okay. All right, moving on, guys. We're, of course, looking up at the normies. What are the normies looking up today? Hopefully they're looking at our space, trying to figure out maybe some politics, maybe some legislation or policies. Maybe they're paying attention just a little bit. Just a little. We'll see. Men's March Madness is the number 1 thing through search. So everyone's March Madness is over. It's April. Okay. Yeah, that's sad. Direwolf. Direwolves brought back. We cloning direwolves now? I don't know what this is. More dystopian future. Lowe's stores closing. More closes. Yankees versus Tigers. Sports. Of course, the normies love 3 things, guys. They love their sports, their video games, and their celebrities. And lately, it's been mostly sports. Amy Wood, Champions League, Suni Lee, sports. Oh my God, stimulus checks. Look in the top 20 searches today. Stimulus check eligibility. People are googling the stimmies. The Fuensian scheme. Leicester, Ordinal stock market. Yay! Okay, normies at least get. I'll give them a C today. That's all they got. You got a C today. A big C. Good for you. Yeah, pass. All right. That's kind of sad, off-putting. The stimulus checks were, about 8 hours ago. Yeah, they're still trending. That's crazy. Alrighty, stimmies. We want stimmies too. Bitcoin wants stimmies. Anyway, speaking of Bitcoin, have the normies searching for Bitcoin? It looks like they are, according to that 12-week chart there. Interest over time for Bitcoin it's waning. It is waning. Last searches we had for Bitcoin were this morning at 5 a.m. Before the market opened. So that was probably happening on the other side of the world in Japan. My guess, market closed still like 2 or 3 hours before that. I don't know. It could have been Germany, China. I don't know. But yeah, not in America. We're not looking at it all since market open, we basically lost complete interest in Bitcoin in America. Come on, normies. When are you going to wake up? All right. Speaking of Bitcoin and waking up. All right. So we're back to, of course, the heat map, the live heat map brought to you by King of the White Snowland on YouTube. And a reference for those who know. Don't pay for something you get for free. Yeah. You guys, my spiel. We're sitting at 79,160 at the current moment, at the present time. Looking pretty good for Bitcoin. The bulls are in play, but the bears are starting to push back. And we are setting up a new, smaller sell-off range right at 80K. Of course, the previous support now is resistance. I know it's cliche, but it's how it is. That's how it goes. All right, so yeah, that looks like where we're going to be fighting now for a little bit more. Once we can break through that, then yeah, we might have to come back down and retest it. This is crazy. I cannot believe I drew this morning in that first live stream at 9 o'clock. If that plays out, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one up. Of course, that is our Super Bowl target for the evening, which I drew this morning. I actually deleted the other one we had from last Friday that didn't obviously play out. But look at this. Look how crazy that played out. Look at that bearish trend line we drew from, what was it? From Friday night, right around there, right there. We drew that there all the way down. And of course, the market sold into the super bear target we drew that night and hitting almost that exact key level. Look at this. It's insane. I was off by like $1,000. What is it? 74K. About 74K. And we hit 74.5. So yeah, I was like $500 off. Damn. And I was also about 3 hours off. Damn. Are you kidding me? My luck. But of course, we're tired of winning, guys, and that is why we're going to predict this into the future and clean it up for tonight and show you guys where we're headed into tomorrow. Before I do that, of course, let's check up on the chat. And yeah, light the Bitcoin candle and get the chaos magic going with our altar. Where's my lighter? All right, let's check on the chat real quick. Most Japanese thing I ever saw. Yes, Quintessence Quest says Otaku got that robot wife on pre-order. Yes, I did read that one earlier. Yes, I did. Reminds you of the Kilala from Inuyasha. And then Heinz says Heinz Olgown says, hey Otaku, hope you're having a great start to your week, bro. Also, have you watched the Battle Through the Heavens? I have not. I have not seen that yet. You need. I have a very long anime list for sure. Oh my god. I still haven't seen the new alternative for Sword Art Online. I still haven't seen the latest season of Academia. Yeah, Academia. My Hero Academia. There's so many anime. I still haven't seen the latest remake of Trigun. Oh god, there's so many. You need lighters and drank. Jesus, Mad Adam. I do. I need a lot more lighters. I only got my one, and that is, of course, my famous Bitcoin pizza lighter. All right, and of course, we're going to light up the Bitcoin candle tonight and, do a little chaos magic and figure out where Bitcoin's going, as we do every single night. And I'm running out of bennies. I need to go to the bank. I keep saying that, and I haven't gone to the bank. So yeah, we got our benny that's left of the benny from last live stream on Friday. And I guess we will singe that one. And we'll give the market a little bit of hope for tomorrow. And there it is. It is burning on the altar. Krokpeos, our seance. And of course, represented by our idol, the moon. Bitcoin is now ready for our predictions. All right. So, Bitcoin, what are you doing? What are you going to show us tonight? Well, you showed me something this morning, but that doesn't count. We didn't light the Bitcoin candle. We didn't do our entire ritual, but I do have my ritual sticks out here, of course, for tonight. Guys, if you're new, the three numbers you need to know are 3, 9, and 12. Doesn't matter what order. I guess it really doesn't. That's where all the market volatility is represented. And then, of course, we just showed you the sentiment. And the whole reason why I do all this is because if you have an idea what the sentiment is, you have an idea what direction we're probably headed, especially if we sold off the market prior, which we did. And, the foreign market probably doesn't give too much of a shit about what's happening here other than the tariffs. I would say that's probably the big thing. But the market sell-offs in America, I don't think are happening. No, they did happen in China. We did get the largest sell-off over the weekend of China since 2008. That's what they said. It was insane. So the overall market sentiment is pretty much pointing towards I would say baseline or bearish, maybe even super bearish again. Maybe bearish or super bearish. But it looks like we're probably going to see a bit of a sell-off by at least 3 a.m. to about 3 a.m. 9 a.m. Of course, the market open in America. We're definitely gonna sell that off. That's what we do. That's what we do here in America because we are assholes. But yeah, America right now sleeping, almost sleeping, pretty much sleeping. It's 9 o'clock. I know my dad's sleeping. Right now it's 79,500 for Bitcoin. The bulls are starting to really try to push through that 80K level. They're probably going to get rejected here in the next 15, 30 minutes. So yeah, probably going to see that run up there to about 80K. And it's nuts that I have this already played out for us. It's crazy by our super bull target, which tells me that I need to be a lot more bearish on my other predictions now. But yeah, of course, I got a little bit of a bias on the chart now because I drew that this morning at 9 a.m. and it's still playing out. So goody for me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of winning. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of winning
so much. You may even get tired of winning.
I am. Okay, let's move on. But the market's not tired of winning. We gotta do something then. I really want the market to really do something we haven't seen in a while. That's why I keep saying I'm tired of winning. Because I want to be wrong, damn it. I want to be wrong so we can all have a really good day. All right, so yeah, if we're gonna come back down there, I don't know. I'm gonna play it out like I don't even have that on the board. I'm actually gonna clear that off because it's gonna give me a bias, and I don't want a bias. There we go. It's gone for now. I'll bring it right back at the end of the stream. But yeah, of course, we're going to do our new Super Bear prediction, which is going to look something like that. But of course, we're going to make a new one. I'm going to clean that one up as well. Again, because this is ridiculous, guys. I mean, if that was literally only a little more over to the right, I would have been right on it. It's stupid. All right, moving on. I keep bragging. I know. But you know, a lot of people can't say that. All right, so moving on. I'm gonna say that we're gonna try to recover 80K. We're gonna get bounced. I know we're gonna get bounced right around about noon. Noon in Japan. Yes, around lunchtime in Japan. They might get a chance to break through, retest this 81.1, which we hit today, and then come back down. And then try to reclaim, then fall over on the market. I think that's probably gonna be our bull. I think that's going to be our bull run, our bull prediction for the night. And then the other thing I think is going to happen is, okay, so our baseline target, I got to move that a little bit. That's fine. I'll just leave it. I drew it a little over. But anyway, yeah, our other target's going to probably just kind of sit right around 80 and then fall over maybe a little bit before. That's going to be my baseline target. And then our bearish target, which I think baseline and bearish are probably going to be the more realistic, and then super bear as well into the evening, which Bitcoin could, really see some lower levels like 76, 76, maybe even a market open at 74. That would be 6 p.m. tomorrow. What in the world am I doing? God, what am I doing? I went way too far on that one. 3 p.m. Yeah, I'm way too out. Wow, I'm gonna start these over. I'm sorry, guys. I am on the 15-minute though. I'm just a little too far out. All right, so yeah, market climbing in and getting a bullish retest of 81 and falling over. That's going to be our bullish prediction for the night. I don't think it's going to go much higher than that unless we go into our super bull prediction. And then, yeah, we're going to do our baseline, which is pretty much just going sideways, rolling over in the morning for Bitcoin. And our bear, which is going to try to retest, freaking lose everything, and then dump to about 74, finally hitting the fire sale tomorrow morning. That would be terrific, because we probably would bounce pretty quickly right after that, like we saw today, right? Like we saw today. So that's going to be my bearish. And then, of course, our super bear, which, where are we going now? If 74, the fire sale, is not even super bearish anymore, then we're going back down to 69K. Because why not? We've never gone underneath that before in previous Bitcoin history. So why not just do it for the super bears? And it's really not that far down. It really is not that big of a move, realistically. And that would take a while to recover just throughout the day. And that would be our super bear prediction. So that's where we're going for Bitcoin, guys. And of course, bringing back our super bull target, which would be super exciting if we hit that. Where did I put it? There. Boom. Super bull target. Still in play. Hasn't been invalidated yet. Stupid. Oh god, that's gonna be crazy if that actually plays out. But I had, of course, to hide it for my bias. Anyway, moving on. How are you guys doing in the chat? How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling about this market, man? It's been a crazy day. The stock market just keeps falling down. Some economists predict that we could come down another 20%. 20% on the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, the VIX, everything. So yeah, what else is going on in the chat? Man, I need a Bitcoin lighter, says the Dagger. Yeah, maybe that's one of the things I can start thinking about putting out for merchandise. I'm thinking about doing a whole line of merchandise, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun here when I get a lot of my powers, my superpowers on YouTube, if they give them to me. Yeah, I still got a ways to climb. I got to get to that 1,000 key level for subscribers. So please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Right. So Milk Bunny also says I need a light green, a green candle. Pray to the crypto gods. Yes, that's what we do every single night. Of course, praying to the god of mischief and chaos. Correction, Benny's lighters and drank. Oh god, Mad Adam knows exactly what my heart is desire is. Crazy volatile today. S&P variance was 7% on the day. Wow, that's crazy. These guys are used to getting 15% a year, guys. Like they've been shaken so hard to their core. And again, this is no fun for them. This is a normal day for crypto, but I mean that's no fun for them. And of course, moonstones. Yes, you definitely need moonstones, or else, you're not even communicating with Bitcoin in any capacity without a moonstone. Oh my god, that's just how it is. All right, and a little bit of carnelian too. I don't know where it went. I have some carnelian here somewhere. Of course, being orange, and just promoting some positivity. All right, so hope you guys had a great time. Of course, I'm going to be calling it for the stream. I got to get over to Crypto Futures and see what's going on with them and their community. If you guys haven't participated over there as well, please look down at the link below. I've got a link to Rob over at Crypto Futures, who, of course, will help you out with many, many things. It means still my favorite Canadian. Anyway, so I will catch you guys over there in a minute. And I will see you guys soon. So have a good night. And Taku signing out. Peace.
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
I'm still pissed that they didn't come out and say how much Bitcoin they actually hold. Come on. Later, guys.